Welcome to CES week, where it's like 50% of TV tech, 50% smart home accessories, and 50% useless tech that you're never absolutely going to use. So let's talk about it. This channel right here is MWG Tech, where I bring you the latest and greatest tech news every single day. And this week is CES week. And if you're not familiar with CES, it's like this technology convention at Las Vegas. And it happens every single year in early January. And that's what's happening this year. And I made a couple of videos last year when it happened in 2018. You could probably go check those out right here. But I wouldn't suggest that because the quality is not the same as this video right here. Hopefully I've upgraded over a year, at least a tiny bit. But this year I'm probably going to split up these videos into 3 different bits. One about TVs, which is this video right here. One about smart home accessories, which will be tomorrow. And the last one will probably be that random tech that you're never going to use, such as the Sony speaker that's a party speaker. Ugh. But for right now, let's focus on TVs. I'm gonna save those product specs for a future video. But right now in 2019 is kind of like the turning point for this micro LED technology. I'm sure you've heard LED before and OLED or OLED. Well, those were 2 different display technologies. OLED is kind of better than LED, and now we're kind of getting to our 3rd revolution of this display technology. And this is, of course, micro LED. And what is the advantage of micro LED over than OLED? Well, first of all, it has even deeper blacks. So OLED already has its deep blacks, but micro LED is even deeper with the blacks. And second of all, it's never going to burn in. And I guess I could add a 3rd in there. It's super, super thin. So it just, like from the revolutionary, from the LCD technology, which doesn't really have good blacks at all, to the OLED, which is definitely good at blacks, to micro LED, which is literally just gonna be completely off. But as I just mentioned, one advantage of micro LED TVs is that they're super thin, which according to Samsung, you're gonna be able to build a TV kind of like you build a Lego set. You're gonna get these little square of these micro LED TV screens, and whenever you need an extra screen or you wanna change the ratio of your TV, you can just add it to your wall, and bam, you got a 60-inch TV, you got a 45-inch 18:9. I think for this type of modular TV with all these little squares, I don't think it's going to be for the intended purpose that Samsung is saying, for add this like secondary display on the side or a front firing speaker. I think like the really true use case for this is to change your TV size or ratio from 16:9, which is the regular cable TV channels, to possibly 18:9, which is some YouTubers, they shoot their videos in 18:9, or even the big Hollywood movies, they shoot their videos or their movies in 21:9. So if you just want to take off that top part and switch off to have that beautiful big screen experience, so you don't have any bezels on the top or bottom, you just take off the top of the TV, just strip it off, and bam, you're watching a full screen edge-to-edge 21:9 Hollywood movie. And another possible aspect of this modular micro LED TV could be for watching vertical video 9:16. Oh. Just whenever you get a chance, please don't shoot vertical video unless it's for Snapchat stories or Instagram stories. From then, it's allowed, but any other case, just please don't. But that wasn't the only showcase from Samsung on the micro LED technology. They also had the big, huge wall, which shows up at every CES every single year. This one is a 220-inch TV. The screen is just absolutely huge. It's bigger than my window, so it could just be like portraying Mount Everest inside my room. That would be pretty cool, but this TV costs around $10,000, so no thank you, I'll pass on that. One TV news that I was surprised to see was all this announcements that Apple was going to put AirPlay 2 and the iTunes Store on certain TV manufacturers' TVs. And as of yesterday, there has been 2 new announcements from Sony and LG. When I made the video yesterday, there was only Samsung and Vizio, but from right now, there's 4 TVs, and I'm just gonna put all the TVs that are gonna be supported as of this year, and I'll put that right now. All this TV news sometimes might bore you or might bore me at times, but I think this is pretty interesting that the LG Rollable TV that we saw as a concept and a prototype last year has now come to reality and it's ready for mass production. I'm talking about this LG Rollable 4K OLED TV that was announced last year at 2017 CES, but now has gotten some brand new fixes and it's ready for production early this spring of 2019. And what they did to the TV, because I'm gonna roll some video while I'm talking right now, they added a Dolby front firing speaker so that you don't have to connect a speaker to the TV, because that would kind of defeat the purpose of it being rollable, that you would have to connect a soundbar to it. But now it's an all-in-one solution, and it better be, because this is gonna cost around $10,000 when it goes on sale this year, as I've already mentioned that it's gonna go on sale. Not only did they add that Dolby front firing speaker, but they also cleaned up the metal finish on the back and the sides, so it looks pretty clean, especially as I've already mentioned, you're gonna pay a lot for this product. But what this rollable TV does is that it can roll completely away in this little box, and it can either roll out fully or roll out just 1/4. And I've already mentioned this last year in 2017, but when it rolls out 1/4, it could just show the little music that you're playing or little weather widgets. And especially since LG TVs are now going to support AirPlay 2, this is going to be even more useful. So who can complain with that? Do I think this 4K rollable TV is necessary at all? I definitely don't think so, because you just could keep it on your wall and just roll some beautiful pictures of some national scenery. But it is going to be pretty cool when you invite people over to your house and you're just like, okay, TV turn on, boom, and then it just completely rolls out, and then you can be like, okay, close, and then it rolls back in. Now that is cool. And the last TV CES news that I want to talk about is that 8K TVs are becoming a real thing, because last year we only had Samsung and LG with an 8K TV. Now we're having TSL and Roku, that famous partnership, partnering up to bring their 8K TV in 2019, and Sony just unveiled their version of an 8K TV. The question is, what version of content are we gonna watch on an 8K TV? The only thing I could think of is certain Hollywood movies that shoot their content in 8K videos, and then the only other option is MKBHD, which is Marquez Brownlee. He shoots all of his videos in 8K. But other than that, I don't know when I'm ever gonna get my hands on an 8K camera, because that's insane. Imagine that file size. That file size is huge. But that right there is all that we have today. This has been MWG Tech, and I will see you tomorrow for the latest and greatest. Peace out and enjoy CES 2018. Well, 2019, I guess now.